What's up guys, Techdoll's here today because she just got word about one of the most insane camera phones on the market today. I know some of you mobile phone geeks and ardent fans, I should say, would have probably already heard a few tidbits about this. But I've done a lot of homework and I've got some really cool facts to share with you today. So, the beast of the camera phone industry that I'm talking to you guys about is the Nokia 808 Pureview. February 27, 2012 saw mobile phone giants and industry experts come together for the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. Now, Nokia had a few smartphones lined up, including the Windows Phone Mango-based Nokia 610 and the Nokia 900. But the audience was in absolute shock when Nokia brought forth the 41 megapixel Nokia 808 Pureview. What a beast of a phone that was, that had the entire audience wondering and gaping at what this phone was all about. Now, I know that since this phone has launched, there have been many blogs and sites that have just been talking all about it. So let's just see now if this really is the big daddy of all cameras and smartphones out there right now, or if it's just hype. So let's start off with the specs. The Nokia Pureview 808 is running a 1.3 GHz single-core processor along with Symbian Belle. Now this is actually a very controversial move by Nokia. Most people expected an even better version of the N8, which means an even better camera alongside a better platform, say the Windows Phone Mango. However, Nokia chose to go with Symbian Belle. Now, I don't have the Pureview in my hand right now, but I do have the Nokia E7, which also operates Symbian Belle. So let's go in and find out just how good Symbian Belle is. Now, the E7 only has a 680 MHz processor. So Symbian Belle, as you can see here, is a little bit laggy. However, think about this. On the 1.3 GHz ARM11 processor of the Nokia Pureview 808. It's going to be absolutely insane, methinks. Now, the display is pretty much the same. In fact, it's the exact same 4-inch AMOLED display that we had previously. The Symbian Belle looks quite nice and it is easy to use. However, the one downside that you will find is that the choice of apps here is not that much, especially when compared to Android or iOS or even now the Windows Phone Mango. This is someplace where we think that it could improve. But the Symbian Belle is still very customizable and offers the best multitasking experience. Loading apps takes a fraction of a second while multitasking on the Symbian Belle, which is something you'll miss on the iOS and the Windows Phone Mango. In fact, I think multitasking on a Symbian Belle is actually even better than the Android phones. And with the 1.3 GHz processor, I think that the Nokia 808 Pureview will rise and shine. And moving on to the camera, this is definitely unlike any camera out there on the market on a smartphone. And I know that competitors are just going to be smoked totally when the Pureview 808 launches in April-May of this year. Here we have some images released unprocessed by Nokia so people can judge the optical quality for themselves. Just even a glimpse at these pictures at 100% crop, I can safely say that this camera is better than most point-and-shoot cameras out there. In fact, optically, this camera is probably on par with the beginner's SLR. And as soon as I get my hands on the Pureview 808, I can't wait to do a comparison between the Pureview 808 camera and a DSLR. So definitely keep checking the space for that review as soon as I get my hands on the Pureview 808. So the sensor on this phone is the biggest that we've seen yet, which pretty much means that with the big sensor and a larger f number, you are capturing more light photons in a smaller amount of time, which translates into a faster shutter speed and less noise when you're taking night videos and pictures. Additionally, this camera has two flashes, a xenon flash for photography and an LED light when you take night videos. I think this is pretty cool and nothing like I've ever seen before. So we've got a lot of technology packed into the 808. For instance, downsampling, which can be used when you're using this phone in a 5 or 8 megapixel mode. What essentially happens is that for each pixel is composed of 8 pixels, which allows them to assign the best color and the best brightness to each pixel. In turn, this gives you a picture that is completely noiseless and really of top quality. Another distinguishing feature about this camera is its zoom quality. So while most cameras, when they zoom in, they actually tear the pixels apart, this camera operates completely different and uses only a part of the sensor. What I mean to say is that if you're looking at an image, say 38 megapixels, totally zoomed out, and then you decide that you want to zoom in completely, what the camera will do is it will only use the middle portion of the sensor at 8 megapixels and show that to you in its zoomed in quality. In essence, giving you zero distortion and in a way a different sort of optical zoom. Astonishingly, this phone, even while operating on a single core processor, is actually able to deliver 1080p video. It also is capable of optical zooming while recording, which is a fabulous feature not found on any other phone. Overall, the Nokia Pureview 808 is a fantastic and top-of-the-line camera smartphone. It will really make manufacturers sit up, put on their thinking caps, and try to figure out a way to actually top this incredible phone, which I know is not possible at least for another couple of years. Moving on to the size of the phone, there is a slight bulge on the back of the phone like we see with the N8, but I don't really think that this unsightly bump is too much of an issue. It also weighs in at about 169 grams, which is slightly heavier, but again, for what you're getting in this phone, I really don't think that it's going to make that much of a difference. Alright, so you can be rest assured that as soon as the Nokia Pureview 808 releases in April and May, I'm going to get my hands on it and post my unboxing, in-depth review, and verdict for all of you ardent fans out there. As you can tell, maybe I'm already incredibly excited for this release. So guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel so my videos will reach your homepage. Au revoir!